game itself.
But he's not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
James. Anderson. Bellingham.
Aim forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cleared away.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. O'Reilly. O'Reilly, gently done. Ryerson.
Moved on forwards.
Ødegaard. Berger.
And he's on a charge. Madueke does really well to win the ball there.
Rice. O'Reilly. Gordon. Bellingham. Madueke. Rice. James. And it's James. Rice.
Kane, steaming on goalwards.
And here's Gordon.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
Ødegaard.
That's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And here's Bellingham.
Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Bellingham. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
O'Reilly. Gordon. O'Reilly. Anderson.
Anderson head out towards the right wing.
That's an excellent interception. Berger. Haaland.
Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Kane. Ødegaard. Berger. Solot. Ryerson. Haaland. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Ambitious ball here. O'Reilly clears it away, and it's played forward. Gordon. And here's Kane. Now it's Madueke. O'Reilly. Gordon. Produces a cross. Oh, smashing header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Ødegaard. James. Bellingham. Rice. Aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland. Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson. And it's played forward. James. And here's Madueke. Madueke, and that's aimed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Madueke. O'Reilly. Chance for a shot! He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Kane. Bellingham laid out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. And back out it comes. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Berger. Norway, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Quarter of an hour played. Berger. Ødegaard. Delivered with swing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard, now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Rice. O'Reilly. Bellingham looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane, oh, good spread. That is lovely. Rice. Berger. Ryerson. Berger. Oh, this looks sharp. Rice. Bellingham. James. Ødegaard. Has a look and plays it forward. Stones gets over and intercepts. O'Reilly. Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Rice, gently done. Clears it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lofted upfield. Konsa gets across to intercept that. Bellingham shifted upfield. Berger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. James. Moved on forwards. James. That's been drilled forward.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ødegaard. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Gordon. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Rice. O'Reilly picks it up now. Gets good distance on it. Gordon. Berger, aim forwards. Now it's Ødegaard. Rice. Madueke. Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
O'Reilly. Gordon. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he thumps it clear. Oh, nice touch. And the ball's come loose here. Excellent. Goes for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's played forward. And it's Berger. Berger. Thinks one through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. James. Konsa. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ødegaard goes short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? And he's there to clear it. And here's Sørloth. Madueke. Bellingham. Konsa. Bellingham. And here's Madueke. He is just caressing the ball. Hoisted in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. "15 minutes till half-time. Berger. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Anderson. Rice. Moved on forwards. O'Reilly. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bellingham. And here's Gordon. Across it goes. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. Haaland. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Ødegaard spread out to the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well cleared. And it's been played through. Now it's Bellingham. And he's Bellingham! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Ryerson. Driven forward. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's James. Aimed in towards the centre. He can get that clear. Through it. Played out to the right. James. In by James. Climbs up big! Ødegaard. Oh, can he get onto this?
England, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Ødegaard. Haaland. Berger. Ryerson. Solot. Ødegaard tries a deft little ball. And here's Ødegaard. Played into the middle. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Madueke forwards and with intent. And he's there to get it away. Kane have it back and can go again. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Bellingham.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Danger averted for now. Anderson. Konsa. Anderson. Rice. Rice, gently done. Out to the right. Madueke. And it's James. Chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. In he goes again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Berger. Ryerson. Solot. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Anderson wins the duel this time. Stones. Gordon. Anderson. James. And here's Madueke. Madueke puts a cross in. Ryerson. Berger. Ryerson. Solot. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. Konsa. Anderson. Stones. Bellingham. Stones shifted upfield. O'Reilly. Lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
O'Reilly, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
James. Ødegaard. Berger. Oh, that's a nice ball. Cuts out the pass. He's making a real surge on the left. Cross in. That's going to go a long way. They've played it short. Hit into the middle. Konsa attempts a clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ryerson. Solot. That's a lovely, neat pass. Konsa with the clearance. Haaland. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Changes him with that pass. Konsa. Stones has played it long. Gets it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ryerson. Haaland chasing after it. Anderson. James. Madueke. Stones. Rice. Aim forwards.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely intercepted. Rice. Moved on forwards. Gordon. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Madueke. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham!
Bellingham just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Stones. O'Reilly. Konsa. Bellingham. Anderson. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ryerson. Solot. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Berger. Haaland. Ødegaard. Solot. Ødegaard. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
O'Reilly. Rice. England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Anderson shifted upfield. Nice physical challenge. Solot. Stones. O'Reilly. Gordon. Rice. And it's Kane. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ryerson. Berger. Ryerson. Solot. Berger. Aim forwards. Anderson. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Stones. Stones gently done. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent. Gordon. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kane with a shot! Is there any support? And a chance! And he's straight offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gordon. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham done delicately. And the keeper has it. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland. Gordon. James. Konsa. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Quality ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Haaland. Lovely feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Solot. Now it's Odegaard. Calmly anticipates. Madueke. Anderson gently done. And here's Kane. Aim forwards. And it's Ødegaard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. O'Reilly. Gordon in acres of space out wide. Rice with the short one. And it's O'Reilly. Crosses it in. Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Up towards the front line. Konsa with the clearance. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short. Gordon is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Gordon. And here's Kane.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
O'Reilly. Gordon. Rice. Kane. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And it's O'Reilly. Gordon. He's in a great position. Bellingham! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Decent enough try. That has been knocked clear. That's tidy. Bellingham. Anderson. Rice, and it's lofted through here. Berger.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Solot. Haaland. Berger. And it's Kane. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Kane played out towards the right wing. James drives forward on the overlap. Madueke tries a cross. And it's hoisted clear. England have reclaimed it. It's Kane! He's got a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Norway have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Berger. Well, that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Konsa. And here's Kane.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Stones. Anderson. James. Madueke. Wins the duel this time. Haaland. Anderson. Probing pass. Gordon. Oh, good take in a good area. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has found the way through. Stones with the clearance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Konsa getting this one clear. That's a cute ball. That's a promising position. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rice. Anderson. Anderson forwards and with intent.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ødegaard.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gordon. Bellingham!
Oh, and that should have been two.
Bellingham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Ødegaard.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Moved on forwards. He's having a shot! Should have equalised.
Haaland clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And it's Ødegaard. Can he latch on to this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Norway really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Who's he going to play in?
And here's Gordon.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Rice.
And here's Kane. It's Kane! He should have put that one away.
Kane really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Up he goes! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Ødegaard. Berger. Stones.
Norway are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Very nicely done. Gordon, now here's the delivery.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Berger. Bob.
Bob making good progress on the right-hand side.
He's found a way through.
Oh, what a climb!
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. James. Madueke. James. And here's Madueke. Oh, that is asking for trouble. There will be a throw-in. James crossed. It's a mighty effort! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Berger. Bob. Ryerson. Nice looking ball.
Norway really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rice. Stones gently done. And it's Kane. Berger, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland. Gordon. Rice. Konsa. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Konsa forwards and with intent.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Anderson. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Strong running down that left flank. Ødegaard, and here's Haaland. He's in, surely!
Norway really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Madueke shifted upfield.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Bob. Ryerson. O'Reilly. Konsa. James. Madueke. And it's Bellingham. James. Konsa. Early ball out from the back.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Madueke looking here to chip it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Berger. We are into stoppage time. Aim forwards. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Norway Now with increasing urgency and desperation. Now it's Kane. Nadweke. O'Reilly has created one goal already. Moved on forwards. Kane. Gordon is flagged offside. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.